Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. We are back on iOS. We got a grass carp in hand, so I'm gonna just go crazy on this one. So anytime I do live streams, I'll always use a face cam and mic for videos. I randomly hit record, and that's how we get those good video clips. I thought that I'd bring you in at this point, because I'm pretty low on the cash flow. I will show you the cash in a moment. Let's get these rods set back out there. Oh, that one dropped off. Low tension. That can happen. It's because the rod's quite powerful. So I'm going to show you the rod setups that I'm using here today. And of course, we're going to catch ourselves some carp. Why not? So we're in Weeping Willow. To quickly mention, there's for updates, every time there is updates, I'll always let you guys know about it. And of course, new DLCs, I'll always get into the new lake, showing you new hotspots, how and where to catch certain new fish. And it's that rod, I couldn't quite see that. Yeah, catching new fish and stuff, and obviously completing all the new missions. We've completed all fish monster missions and all fish missions on Fishing Planet. I play on iOS. I used to play on PS4, now I play on PS5 as well. And I also play, obviously, on iOS. So I'm playing on 3 different accounts. Fishing Planet. Yeah, it's been a grind on all of them. And I think I way overcast that. That was way overcast. Alright, we have got a playlist of just Fishing Planet. So if you want to see how you catch certain fish, you want to find hot spots so you catch fish faster, or even if you want to complete a mission, look in our playlist of just Fishing Planet. We have over 400 videos there, a serious amount. Alright, this rod's going. I will show you in a moment, when I get a chance, I will show you how much cash we've got. And I will show you all of these rod setups. Every rod that I've got here set up, all of these rods are set for max drag. So max drag is where I get the red bar on each rod up to the maximum, but without it ever snapping. It's balancing. Yeah, that's kind of what I call it. It's just balance, learning the balance. Once you learn the balance, you can always use max drag. And the reason why you want to do that is you, of course, always want to put pressure onto that fish, so that way you can reel that in as quick as you can, just like I have, and then we can then go straight to the next rod, just like that. So this rod here, this one is the deep horizon. We brought this and shown this before. This one is specifically for carp, so I do have a carp hook on here, which is a 4/0 hook, carp hook. And as you can see, my bait there, I'm using the good old tiger nuts. Tiger Nut seems to work quite well. I know that because my dad plays this game as well, and he's a carp fisherman in real life. I'm more of a sea fisherman, but yeah, he told me tiger boilies and hemp boilies work very well, and he was definitely not wrong. That's that grass. Yeah, another grass carp, 1,800. So tiger nut pop-up boilies we're using on there with the 4/0 carp hook. For the rest of the rods, I'm using a 4/0 hook, but it's not a carp hook. It's just a barbless 4/0, or in this case, it's an X series 4/0 barbless hook, or barbless hook 4/0. It doesn't matter if it's X series or not, as long as you're using barbless hooks, as I've mentioned before in the past. Always use barbless hooks, because it does give you that little bit more XP. Today, at the moment, I do have premium on here. And I definitely recommend for you guys to get premium as well. So for premium, you do have to pay for it with your real cash out of your own pocket, out your own wallet. It does cost obviously a bit of money depending on how long your premium is. But I definitely would recommend everyone to get it. Now, I'm not sponsored by Fishing Planet in any sort of way to say that. Just my personal opinion after playing this game for a little over 6 years. It's always good to try and get as much cash as you can, because when those new updates do come out, you're going to need cash to buy all the best rods and all the new best nets and reels and so on, and tackle, and yeah, you know, to buy all of that new gear, it does cost a lot of money. Now, on PC, I think I'm pretty close to nearly 30 million cash, and that is because that is my main account on PC on Steam. Whereas if, obviously, iOS, I still do use it. I still do use the PS5. But most of my videos, unless I say I'm on PS5 or I say I'm on iOS, like today on iOS, I've told you, unless I say so, most of the time it is for PC. And that's because that's where the updates come first, so I always need a lot of cash there. So this one, as I said, Deep Horizon, this is an actual carp rod. The other ones, this one here is a heavy chaser. So this one is 52 pound, 52.9 pound on the line weight. You can copy the same setup if you want. I got the ambusher on there. And then this one is the bottom sniper. It's okay, it is doable. Of course, you can pause the video at any point if you want to copy the same rod setup as me. And then here we got the stronger heavy chaser, which this one comes in at 59 pound max, well, 59.5 pound max line weight or max pounds weight, whatever, yeah. And then on there, I did have the, we now got the Leverthan 10,000 on there. I did change this carp rod actually, because I did have the other one. I did have the 10,000 on this one. As you can see there, we got the 9,000. So I did change that. So now I am able to max drag that. And then of course they're back with the 52.9 pound line weight again for the heavy chaser. Now the leaders that I'm using obviously depends on what rod. So on the carp rod here, I've been using this leader here, carp leader here, which is a 56 pound leader. And then on this one, as you can see, that is a 50.7 pound leader on the 53 pound rod setup on the heavy chasers. And then for the other heavy chaser, that's 59 pounds. I'm using a titanium leader because there isn't a mono leader strong enough. So I'm using a titanium leader, which is 69.6 pound leader just there. All right, and of course this is the location that I'm fishing. When you spawn in, let's just quickly show you. I have shown this spot before, but anyway, when you spawn in, you'll be spawning over there and you'll be facing that way. Just turn left, walk down here, and you'll see these two trees here. One there, one there. You couldn't miss that. And then there's another tree just there. Obviously, we got the lamppost there, and I'm fishing just off the little bank bit here. Now, again, I have shown this spot before, but I thought I would just show you again, just in case. So when I'm casting, see that tree there where the tip of my rod is touching right now? That's the tree that I'm casting towards every single time. So when I cast there, anything from a minimum of 100 foot to around, I normally cast around 150 to around 190-ish, and that seems to be a very good hot spot. I do seem to catch fish there at a pretty fast pace, so I always cast to that spot. There could be other spots, of course, that is better than others, but for the fact that this works and I've caught a lot of fish here, this is exactly why I do fish from here. One thing I forgot to mention, so look at my cash. I am max level on iOS, which is level 50. Obviously on the console and on PC, the max level is 80, and I am level 80 on them too. Hopefully they bring the update for this at some point. When they do, I'd definitely be here doing the 30 days of fishing in every lake like we have been showing as well. So 52 cash, that's what I've got. I have 52 cash. That's oh wow, the weather changed. Well, I thought, hold on a minute, that looked real different. Yeah, so it's a big difference by the end of this, just this 1 day fishing, which this is what I wanted to bring you in for, just to show you how good Weeping Willow is for carp. Now, we have 453 pound and a half in the net, and this net can hold up to 661. So I'm not far off filling it completely. We're not far away, but the maximum size fish I can hold is 220 pounds. Now, of course, in this place here in Weeping Willow, this is United Kingdom, there is no, there isn't any of that. There is no 220 pound fish. But I'm still using this net because, of course, it allows me to hold a lot of fish. And it is the best net that I'm able to buy for level 50 on iOS. So that is why I'm using this net. It is crazy expensive to repair this net. I keep making those videos of 30 days. And the reason being, if you haven't seen one of those videos, fishing for 30 days, you get X series stuff for free. And that's the better stuff to help you catch that fish that little bit quicker, that little bit easier. So I've been going from lake to lake, trying to fish for 30 days in every lake that I've been going in. Sometimes I've just been going into the lake and just jumping forward 30 days just to show you guys. And that is what I did. I made a video of fishing in a lake for 30 days, just jumping forward. Obviously it costs, every day you have to keep paying however much it costs. And then after that, I repaired all my gear, and then I brought some more bait. I came over here to Weeping Willow. I then brought the license as well. The license was 8,000 for here. So that's what's left me with 52 cash left. Yeah, there's a big difference. It's hard to see with these bite alarms which one is actually going off. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, it is. It's hard to see sometimes, the alarms. When they go off, I just can't see them. Maybe it might be a good idea to try fishing at night for carp as well. Do you know what? That's one thing that I can honestly say I've never done here in Weeping Willow. I've always started fishing from 5 a.m. That's just something I've always done. And I always end up filling up my net completely, no matter what, way before I get to night time. Most of the time before 12 p.m, depending on how many rods I got out and how whether I'm in a peak time catching fish and stuff. Yeah, makes a big difference. So on this one, this is the bottom sniper. This one is a little bit hard work, if I'm honest with this, but you can get the job done. It just, if you get one at like 50 odd pound, it's just going to take a very long time to try reel it in. So the only reason why I'm actually using this rod is because I don't have money to buy another heavy chaser as of now. Otherwise, I probably would not be using this rod. I'm only using it as well, just because then it puts 5 lines in the water rather than 4. Just trying to maximize my speed in how fast I'm catching fish, and the more baits I've got out there, hopefully the more fish I'm going to hook into. I'd rather probably hold the bottom sniper in my hand. So the tiger nuts, we got 4 left of those. Once they run out, I'm probably going to put on, I forgot, I don't need to cast that far with that rod. Yeah, this rod can seriously get some crazy, look at that, that was 300 foot. Oh my geez, that's some serious distance. Alright, this one I'm going to have to put down pretty quick because they're all going crazy. There we go, let's grab that one. I'm sure I heard another one start to beep. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if it's going to run. Is it? Yeah. Alright. So the stronger heavy chaser is the one I've got in my hand. So we've got the blue one down there, the heavy chaser with the blue bow. And then next to that we got the heavy chaser with the green bow. And the one in my hand we've got the heavy chaser, which is the stronger one with the yellow bow. That's how I tell the difference. The yellow bow is the stronger heavy chaser rod. I'm glad that I'm finally here. It's a shame that I have no money because I can't make any other videos until I get on that grind, seriously. But I play this game for more than 6 years, and each day I could play this game for around 12 hours, a serious amount of game time. Probably don't recommend you guys to do that, but I do that. 1, so I've always got money, and 2, I always like to keep making you guys content. Oh, I actually picked up the right rod for a change. Look at that. We're at nearly £500 in the net once I bring this one in. That takes us over £500. I want to try and get it close to 600 at least. And then we're going to jump to the next day and I'm going to see how much money that I have earned. Now, I did do this, I think it was, I can't even remember how long ago, but I did do this a long time ago where I came in here and I filled up my net and see how much money I earned in one day. But the last time I did that was, it must have been a couple of years ago now, or at least a year ago minimum, that I made that video. And yeah, I've forgotten. I forgot how much money I earned, so I want to do it again. So as I'm doing it again for my own knowledge, of course, you guys can take some info from it as well. Because when you come here, you are going to earn some serious money. I've made quite a few videos actually in the past of this place, Weeping Willow. We've done a few videos with Dad, a few videos live streaming here as well. We've done a lot of business here in Weeping Willow, and of course the fish monsters and stuff, missions and fish missions. We've been quite busy here in Weeping Willow over the years, and yet I still like coming back to this place because catching those carp. Is it that rod? Nope. Is it that rod? Yep. Yeah, I just think it's a little bit hard to see. I don't know if that's because of my lighting or I don't know. I just can't always see it very well. I'm trying to speed reel this one as quick as I can. Oh, sorry about that. That was not meant to happen. Oh gosh, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. I'm sorry about that. It happens. I tried closing the notification and then ended up clicking onto the notification. All of these rods are going absolutely bonkers right now. So this one is this one? Oh no, okay, this one's the green one. I thought it was the stronger one. Cool, I am getting notifications like crazy right now. What is going on? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, the yellow one's going. I always try and get the yellow one because it's a stronger rod. I want to get a unique on there. I've got unique on all of these rods, but I just haven't on that one yet. And I think that's just because I want it on that rod so much. That's probably why I haven't got it. Never mind. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's a very big fish on this one. I was about to pick that rod up, but never mind. Alright, so we're at £529. This will take us over 530. It's not a big fish. Alright, so we're at £532 in the net. So a couple more, or two or three more, or maybe one big fish and one small fish, and then that will cover us to around about £600 in the net. Let's cast them all back out. Again, I'm always casting towards that tree every single time. Cool. Yeah, I've done it again. I absolutely launched that one. This one can get some serious... Look, I hit it so far that it actually ended up hitting the ground. This rod, this casting rod, the deep horizon, it gets some serious range. Really does. All right, so we've got to reel this one back in, because now that one ended up going over that way. That was the one we didn't manage to reel in time. So normally when I'm fishing here, I normally put out the deep horizon and the heavy chasers, and then after the bottom sniper is always the last rod that I put out, because that wasn't far enough. Yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah, I always end up putting the bottom sniper out last, because if I get a big fish on there and it takes me a long time to reel in, but yet one of the other rods go off, one of the other heavy chasers or something, I would definitely 100% put down the bottom sniper and pick one of the heavy chasers or the deep horizon over that rod, just because this one I won't always know whether there's a big fish on here, because when I get anything from £40 upwards on this rod, it is a little bit of a strain. And yeah, even though I've got it set to max drag, as you can see there, it still definitely takes a short minute to try and reel it in. Oh, what one was that? And that's the other thing as well. Don't be too much in a rush all the time to, as soon as you hear a beep, don't be too much in a rush to quickly go pick it up, because by doing that, 99% of the time you probably will end up losing the fish. That's why I never rush too much. Sometimes I look for the tip of the rod, or in this case like that, the bar's lit up yellow, green, sorry, in the middle. And as soon as we get that, there we go. So I've got a fish on here now. If I end up having a fish on one of the other rods, I would definitely swap it out. Unless I get this one to around about 40 foot and it starts running like that completely. And then I don't mind quickly reeling that fish in if it's a small fish. It's not too bad. So we've got 535 there in the net. The other rod's going. We got, oh, this one don't look like a bad size fish. I'm going to try and speed reel if I can. When I speed reel, all I keep doing is keep flicking the rod upwards to try and reel as quick as I can. Try and keep the fish above water. So there was a mirror carp. I'm sorry I can't show you these fish for very long sometimes. When you got another fish on, you got to be quick. If you don't, you will definitely end up losing that fish. So that's why sometimes I'm not able to show you every single fish. I got to quickly put it straight in the net, go to keep, and go straight to the next rod, unless another rod isn't going off. I don't think this one is massive, but it could be better than the last one. Our grass carp, they always fight well, they do. All right, 777 cash there, and we got 179 XP. Now, do bear in mind, I'm using premium, so I'm getting more cash and XP, and of course, I am using the barbless hook. If you don't have premium yourself, you should still use barbless hooks anyway, because they're going to give you that little bit more XP. To get barbless hooks, you can always go to the shop and you can purchase them with bait coins, which is, you know, I do spend some money buying DLCs on the PC and PS4. I'm not going to buy any DLCs at all for the iOS, other than me keep buying premium. And it does get expensive buying premium. Of course, for yourself, if you're only playing on one account, it's okay. But for the fact that I'm playing on Steam, I'm playing on PS5, and I'm playing on iOS, to buy premium for all three of those, plus buying DLCs, it is a serious amount of money, real money, out of my actual pocket. Yeah, it gets expensive. But for you, if you're just running the one account, then yeah, I probably would recommend buying DLCs, as they're going to give you places to fish for free for a certain amount of days. It's going to give you premium free for a certain amount of days. And of course, it is going to give you new rods, reels, and bits of tackle and stuff like that. I still yet do not own a boat on this game. So after I've done all of the 30 days of fishing, showing you all the X series gear, I do plan on at some point buying a boat. Now that I could get as a DLC, but again, I'm not going to buy any DLC for the iOS, because sometimes, you know, on the PC, I try and level up as quick as I can to get max level, to show you all the best new rods, how they work, and how to max drag and all that good stuff. But then sometimes I like it when I have to grind it out to the very end to get to a certain level, to get to a certain lake, because some of you obviously can't afford to buy premium, and some of you can't afford, obviously, to buy DLCs. So that's why I show you the natural real grind. My dad played this game, I think, up until level 38. He was level 38. Yeah, level 38 he was. No, I think it was 48. I can't even remember. But he got quite far throughout the game without buying one DLC at all. In the end, I ended up purchasing him a DLC, and that was just because for one of the updates that came out for the new map, I wanted to get in there and fish there, and of course I wanted my dad to get in there and fish with me as well, because we both play this together. Of course I play it by myself, and sometimes I play it with subscribers, you guys, but I do play it with my dad as well, and it's kind of nice really that we're both able to do that. You know, my dad's he's not getting much younger, but you know, he can still fish just as good as I can fish, especially when it comes to carp. He loves coming here and Weeping Willow and making a serious amount of cash. He really does. I'm going to put out the other rod, and I think in a moment we are going to change to the next day. I think we're pretty much ready. Was that going off? Okay, it was. Not a very big fish on there. That end one there, let's get that one. There's a bigger fish on there, we'll stick to this one. Okay, definitely a bigger fish on there. So that's what I do sometimes. If I haven't got a very big fish on, sometimes I'll swap out the rods. So the bottom sniper's going as well. I'm not too bothered about the bottom sniper. So after we finish reeling in this one, even if those fish do stop, we will jump to the next day and we'll see how much money I would have earned. £10. So that one's timed out. I thought it would. Okay, it's back on there. That one doesn't look like a very big fish. I know there's not a very big fish on this one. Nope. So I'm now going to swap it out for that one. See, there's a bigger fish on here. A little bit, not a lot. They're all small fish, that's alright. Try and reel a little bit quicker. Oh wow, I'm still not at £600 yet actually. Maybe we're going to catch a couple more fish. These ones are going to be too small to get us to £600. I want to try and have at least £600 in the net to see how much money we're gonna be earning. Now, of course, you can fill this net right up to the top, 661, but I don't wanna strain it too much if I can help it. Let's reset. I always reset out the rods first before I reel in the ones that have already been messed up, because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes on the rare occasion, the fish can end up going back to that rod for the bait that it dropped. It does happen. That one I didn't need to cast as far. That one might hit the ground. Okay, that was lucky. We got one tiger nut bait left on there, and then after that I'm probably going to end up using some other types of boilies. I've got some krill, I've got some spices, I've got some I've got a lot of different bait. I've got some hemps. I've got lots of different types of bait for that carp rod. So I always, I should have casted harder. That's all right. 133. That's good. Wow, moved so quick there. It was just like whoof. That was like lightning. All right, let's put out this heavy chaser. To there. There we go. That's a bit better of a cast. And then I reel in the bottom sniper. 149. Let's reel this one in. And we'll reset that one back out there. So we need a fish at £20 or a couple of fish either way. And then we'll see how much money we're going to get from the next day. I didn't need to cast that one as far. Why do I always do it? All right, that's actually turned out to be all right. So let me know in real life. Do you fish in real life? Let me know in the comments section. I do always try my best to respond for every comment. Sometimes it's hard to respond to every comment because having over 1,000 videos in total on YouTube, it's hard to try and respond to everyone. But don't take it personally if I don't respond to you. I do try my best to respond to everyone. But leave it in the comment section below. I'm interested to know, what do you guys catch in real life? Do you do sea fishing? Do you do lake fishing, river fishing? Like, let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to find out what kind of fishing you guys do in real life. Now we've got a fish on here. I think another fish. Oh, is that on the yellow one? Is it on the yellow rod or the... Oh no, it's on the deep horizon. Okay. It really looks like it's on the... it's so hard to tell. It really looks like that was on the heavy chaser. It really did. Alright, well, 583 in the net. I think this one could get us to the £600 mark, possibly. Maybe. It needs to be around about 18-ish pounds. Let's see. If not, we'll put another bait on there anyway. There's a ghost carp or grass. Oh, neither. It's a trophy, common carp. I slightly misjudged that just a little bit. So with these, the common carp, I don't catch nowhere. I don't catch... Oh my gosh, I said the same thing twice. Come on, Bubbles, work it out. Think about it, slow down. There we go. When catching common carp, I don't get nowhere near as much cash or XP. And the reason is because, of course, I've spent an insane amount of time in Sand Delta catching these common carp, which, again, we've made plenty videos of those. You could always check those out. So there's a trophy. And there you go. That one's now come out of bait, so it's going to come out of hand. What one is it? Is it that one or that one? Guess. Okay, that was not a bad guess. Cool, wow. An insane amount of slack there. Surprising I didn't lose that fish. Alright, we're now at £600, so we'll reel this one in, then we'll reel in the other rods, and then we'll jump to the next day, see how much money we have earned from basically filling this net up. I might even have another fish on by the sounds of it. Carries on beeping like that. Yeah, there we go. We got another one on. So there's a trophy mirror carp. I'm, of course, going to pick the heavy chaser out of these two. Just because that rod's got the more backbone. It's more of a stronger rod. I'm able to reel this in quicker. And if I'm quick enough, I might be able to pick up that other rod. Cool, I'm surprised that didn't come off there. Okay, young common. Now, I know that I'm reeling this in a little bit mad. I'm going a little bit crazy with it. I'm trying to move at fast speed because I want to try catch every fish. Now, I don't fish like that in real life. You do have to bear in mind, this is just a game. Some people take it way too seriously. You got to play it as a gamer. If you try playing it as a fisherman, it doesn't work. Me and my dad both tried that 6 years ago. Well, more than 6 years ago now. We both tried that. We tried playing this game like a fisherman. It did us no favours at all. You have to play it like a gamer. Of course, I can cast anywhere here in Weeping Willow to catch fish. But these hot spots like this hot spot here, yeah, catching fish all around here, I can catch them even right here. But if you're casting in hot spots, you're going to catch them a lot quicker rather than waiting a very long time. Okay, so let's go to the... No, wrong one. No, wrong one again. 52 cash we've got. So let's go... Oh my gosh, come on. Work with me, game. There we go. So we're going to go to next morning. It's going to cost us 2,000 to extend, which we only have 52 cash. So we go to extend. And look at that. From that 1 day fishing, just 1 day, got us 49,680 cash. Now, I don't really need the XP at this point because I'm only going to rank up, so it's not that important. And obviously, I did have to pay £2,000 to fish that day, plus I had 52 cash anyway. So, yeah, look at that. 47,000 cash I have earned already, just from that 1 day. That's serious money. That's a really good cash grind, that, as well as obviously XP. For cash, that is the way to go. So as you can see here, we've got lots of other different types of bait. I'm going to try that one, worm. Why not? I don't think I've ever tried that bait, actually. Worm sinking boilies. Nah, I think that's probably going to be the first time I ever use these. Alright, I'm going to get this set back up. carry on getting those cash grinds, and there'll be plenty more videos of Fishing Planet. So make sure you're subscribed, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're still enjoying Fishing Planet. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I am out.